Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Glow the Fuck Up podcast. It is your spray tan besties here, Steph Taylor.
Hi guys, it's Kelsey. How's it going?
Girl, it's going. I just want to remind you guys, if you want to rewatch any of the previous episodes that have video content, you know you can follow us and subscribe and like us on YouTube, right? Hello. I had someone DM me today and asking, like, where can I watch the actual episodes? All I can do is like listen to them. So if you are listening to us on Spotify, you will automatically get a visual for the podcast. And again, you can like and subscribe and watch the episodes on YouTube as well. Period. So there you have it, y'all. We have a lot of content for you guys today. Jeez, I'm like looking at our breakdown here and we have a lot of shit we have to talk about, y'all. Crazy. So yeah, let's, I guess, catch up. How are we feeling, Kelsey? We got a full moon tonight. I mean, what's the tea? What's going on? You're a little quiet over there.
Oh, I am hanging on, navigating this wild world of what I think might be burnout and just hanging on and trying to, hang on.
Like, I'm just hanging on.
If you're new here, like my to-do lists in front of me.
No, literally. If you're new here or if you don't know, Kelsey works full-time at Behind the Chair while managing full-time The Tan Bible, which is the #1 sunless resource on Instagram, Facebook as well. She also runs Best Spray Tans Near Me, which is a platform for spray tan artists to essentially be searched. It's a search engine for spray tan artists for people globally, honestly. So your girl does a lot of shit. And I'm sure so many of you can relate. With spray tan artists, there's so many people that work full time and do this either on the side or as a gig, or you're hustling to make it your full time. So I mean, that goes without saying. It is very fucking easy to burn out if you are not prioritizing rest, mental health days. We're human, y'all. Like you have to prioritize yourself and take care of yourself, especially if you're juggling so many things and you're wearing so many different hats, for sure.
Yeah, I'm navigating it. When I come to the other side and have some good tips for not feeling so crazy and run down, then I'll let you guys have it. But in the meantime, I'm just going through it.
She's like, I can't give any tips right now because your bitch is currently dying.
I try to be I try to like complain, but then also be like solution oriented. And that's just not happening right now. So I've just been journaling and planning to hopefully have a day free of work from all work here soon.
You need it.
It's coming. Yeah. The back-to-back travel and then like just diving back into like being at my desk and handling my full-time in addition to everything under the Tan Bible umbrella has been a lot, but I'm hanging on,
Yeah.
How are you, girl?
Girl, I'm doing a lot better actually this week than I was last week. Now that dad is back home with the kids, I've been able to really focus on some projects that I have coming up. We have 2 huge brand shoots for Alt Sun this week in LA. So I will be very, very busy on my CEO vibes, not my mommy vibes this week. So I'm excited to cosplay an adult.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a vibe.
It's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's like one of like the main things when like you start a business, like that's like one of like the things that you look forward to and like envisioning yourself, at a photo shoot and like helping like make your like creative vision come to life. So embrace it, sister.
Yeah, no, totally. I will say that's probably one of my favorite things about being a brand owner, business owner, is really putting my creative juices into these brand shoots. So I actually don't think I've ever talked about this on here, but I Well, I obviously am the type A out of Kelsey and I. When it comes to planning and like being as detail oriented as possible for these brand shoots, like I do a deep dive. Like this has been in the works for the last 3 months of
Wow.
just like gathering things and getting everything together. But I'm like a creative at heart. So really like putting my all into these brand shoots, coming up with a concept. I style, I literally get shot lists together. I cast the models myself. Like I am a fucking control freak when it comes to this shit because I have such a specific vision
Mm.
for my brand and what I want to create and what I want to, overall just like present to the world. So yeah, these are probably like it's my favorite thing about being a business owner is putting these brand shoots together.
Well, they always slay, so I am so excited to
Period.
see.
Thank you.
They're always
I'm
so good,
stoked.
so original.
So excited to share what's to come. That and they're such like fun environments. Like
Mhm.
the models, really just having everyone in your product is like next level. It feels surreal, honestly. And I work with an all women team always. My photographer, people that do the lighting, we get,
Oh,
makeup artists, hairstylists, the whole shebang. It's always empowering as fuck. Like
yeah,
we got a team full of bad bitches like just making shit. I love it.
that's incredible.
So
I
it'll be
love
fun.
it.
I can't wait to share with you guys. But in the meantime, we have a lot of new shit in the industry, guys. We're so excited to share some new items with you guys. So we have from Hawaiian Tropic a new Express Aloha Glow self tanning mousse, which I'm very excited.
Mhm.
I actually just bought the Hawaiian Tropic. It's a clear spray on
Oh, yeah?
SPF. I was just talking about how I needed a clear spray on. Guys, I used it this week when I was at the pool with the kids. Obsessed.
Good,
No white cast. The smell was amazing. It smells like vacay, like the classic SPF smell that is like so sought after. Um, so Hawaiian Tropic coming out with a self tanning mousse is like, okay, period.
yeah. They're OGs in the, sunscreen world, so it's
hmm
about time, guys.
I know. I'm loving this crossover. We're really seeing either self tan brands cross over into the SPF world, or we're seeing
Mhm.
SPF companies cross over into the tanning world. Because I mean, both are so important to each other that it's like it
Right.
makes sense. I'm excited to see people really just like diving into, both realms.
Makes perfect sense.
And then you also sent me that reel with fucking Alex Earl. It looks like they're
Mhm.
teasing another product drop. I don't know if it's going to be a collab with Alex Earl or if it's going to be, just she is the overall like main influencer for this new product launch, or we don't know anything yet other than it's from Hawaiian Tropic and Miss Alex Earl is involved.
Yeah. Yeah, their bio, said something about, like, reloading or revamping or something like that, and then the drop comes the 15th, so we're recording
hmm
on the 13th, so that's what, Thursday? So by the time this episode airs, the new drop will already be live, but I'm excited.
I
I feel like it'll
know.
be a line. I think there'll be some, like, sunless products in there, I think,
Yeah.
and maybe some sunscreen as
I
well.
would love to see a line, like an Alex Earl line with them. Some
Mhm,
SPFs, some tanners, maybe some like bronzing drops would be like a
mhm,
vibe.
totally.
That's smart. I love to see it. Love to see these collabs. Also, she's finally been announced and introduced formally, so we can talk about it here on the pod. We have a new drop from AltSun, which is my baby. If you're new here, I own AltSun, sweat resistant solution company, and our new product is Pillow Talk.
Such a cute name.
Isn't she cute?
It's
Oh
really
my god,
cute.
it guys, naming this product was probably harder than naming my children. And that took me almost a year to do, literally. So her name is Pillow Talk. She's a sweat resistant 9.5 overnight solution. that combines rich olive and mahogany bronzers to give you the most natural, rich brown tone. Key ingredients, our favorite formulation, matcha, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and of course, DMI, our star ingredient, allowing the solution to really endure a beating. Truly. So she's currently available for pre-sale. She will be shipping out within the week. And yeah, I'm so excited to announce that she is officially here, Miss Pillow Talk.
Slay. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. Speaking of slay the
Perfect segue.
motherfucking spray. Our annual Sunless summit, Slay the Spray, was officially announced. She is doing it again, and we are anticipating a San Diego Slay the Spray from February 16th through the 18th. So tickets are not yet on sale, but definitely make sure you are staying tuned. If you are a new artist, I think this is an amazing opportunity for you to meet other sunless artists, make some friends in the industry. Slay the Spray usually consists of continuing education, um, essentially like mastermind talks from your favorite sunless artists, also a way to just network and connect with people in your community. It's an amazing experience. So definitely stay tuned for more info on that. But yeah, very, very cool that she's doing it again.
We were part of it this past year,
We
the virtual
were.
one. So, it has our stamp of approval.
Absolutely. We did a live podcast episode with them. Oh my God. And did we not have the most fun? We
It
had a
was so
blast.
fun. We really did. It was so fun. And it was cool because it was virtual, but like Steph said, it was live. So we were able to get like feedback and answer questions like in the chat here. It was kind of like a Zoom call, but not. So yeah, it was
Yep.
interactive and so much fun.
It really was cool. So yeah, this one will be a live in-person vibe, which I think will be so much fun. So stay tuned for more info on that. What else we got? We have Summer Fridays, which
Mm-hmm.
is quickly becoming like one of my favorite brands. I think they're
Is it?
so cute. Their marketing campaigns are really like kitschy, smart, just like an overall vibe. They're launching illuminating bronzer drops, also launching May 15th. So they're, you know, putting skin in the game when it comes to bronzer drops. We see them with a lot of different self tanning brands. So yeah, these look scrumptious. They look good.
Yeah.
So yeah, new drop from Summer Fridays.
We also have another OG sunscreen brand. Australian Gold is named the official sunscreen partner of Miami Swim Week. The shows go from May 26th through June 1st. And they sent me a little preview. They have like a list of things that will be included. If you are a spray tan artist at Miami Swim Week, be sure to stop by their different suites. They'll have the Sunblock Bash at Strawberry Moon, which to kick off the week in true Aussie fashion on Monday, May 26th at Strawberry Moon. Poolside fun, live music, and all the golden glow. They'll have a bungalow buyer suite. They will have a happy hour and then a VIP reception. And they will also be showcasing their newest product innovations. And yeah, there are lines of tanning, outdoor tanning products, sun-based screen, moisturizer with bronzer, mineral SPF 50. Yeah. So that's that. And if you are a spray tan artist at Miami Swim Week, be sure to tag us in your tan so we can see.
Yes. I love seeing all the tans from Miami Swim Week. They're always so poppin'. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just a vibe. And it's so smart for Australian Gold to team up with them and become the official sunscreen partner. That's sick. I love it. Have you seen any other brands do that with Miami Swim Week?
I as far as sunscreen, I'm trying to think. I was there last year. Um, No, there was a hair product brand there, which was RG Cosmetics. There was a hair tool brand, which the name is escaping me.
Mhm.
They have like water brands. They
Yeah.
have, yeah, I have not seen a sunscreen brand, I don't think.
So smart.
Yeah. So
Yep.
love.
So cool. So cool. Alrighty, y'all. So we are moving on to some trending items in the industry. We have seen the jokes. We have seen the panic Facebook posts. We have seen the brand owners and their pleas on Facebook forums in regards to longer than ever shipping times, out of stock solutions, and ultimately supply chain issues. And solution brands really just doing their best to keep up with the demand and the challenges of busy season. So, what seems to be going on here is a lot of the manufacturers that work with different sunless brands are either having supply chain issues or they are ultimately so backed up with being able to fulfill these orders, which then makes brand owners shipping times longer than ever and or solutions are running out of stock really fast. It really seems that the sunless industry is just doing their best to try to keep up with the demand of busy season this year. So in combination with supply chain issues, and you have a growing industry that is selling more product and more supplies more than ever, you're going to run into some issues here. So one, it is scary for sure. Like we need to ensure that we're getting our product on time. People are doing their best to ensure that they're, keeping stock. Two, this is very exciting for the industry. This shows that the growth from last year alone has been, I mean, insane, explosive. So our recommendations for you guys are to have several brands that you love and,
Mhm.
keep stock of both of them. That way, if you go to purchase one brand, they're out of stock, you have a backup that is either compatible, similar, or your clients will love just as much. Also, I would recommend if you can afford it to buy in bulk when you can. While these items are in stock, try to buy as many as you can so that you can ensure that you're not running out of the product that you love and you want to stock. So yeah, we've seen messages from different companies like Bronze Me Baby, Desert Soul, Glazed, Xtan. I mean, literally, you name it. There's not a solution company right now that's not feeling the riff of what's going on. So hopefully that can explain a little bit of what is happening in the industry. And you guys are actually fucking hilarious. I don't know if you saw Coley is a spray tan artist. She made a reel and she tagged us in it. She tagged the Glow the Fuck Up podcast in it about how buying Solution now as a spray tan artist feels like it's the fucking Hunger Games. Like you're fighting with
Mhm.
other artists to try to get your supply and get whatever you could get your fucking hands on. So I'm glad that like people are at least making light of the situation versus freaking out. But we have seen a ton of posts of people getting a little nervous, getting a little antsy, just trying to ensure that they have enough product.
This makes a case for selling professional solutions at the Cosmoprofs, the salon centrics of the world.
Yep.
Guys, I'm making it my mission for over the next year or so for there to be sunless brands readily available at wholesale retailers like this for
It needs
salons.
to happen. We
Eh,
we need some sort of retailer that is going to allow stock
yeah. That
because
you
we
can
need
run and
something.
go get like a trustworthy solution. I see all the time, "Oh, I ran out of solution. Is anyone in this area I can buy from you?" Whatever. It shouldn't have to be like that.
Yep.
Like you should be able to go to a salon store and purchase professional solutions. So I hate to put something else on my plate, but this has been heavy on my heart and mind for a long time now. I work with Cosmoprof and Salon Centric quite often through BTC. So I'm gonna hit my friends up and be like, guys, come on,
Put a word in for
let's
us.
yeah,
We
no,
need it.
I'm going to. Um yeah. It's about time.
Absolutely. With the growth in the industry, like
I think the
something's got to
only
happen.
thing I think like the main thing is like when you shop at those stores, you need like a license number. Like you need like your like cosmetology license or whatever. So for, obviously like we are an unregulated industry, but
Mhm.
I'm thinking like a like business license number or like an EIN or like a something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna figure it out, guys. I'm making it my mission. Fuck.
I know. You're like,
now that
I'm
I
so
said it,
burnt out.
now that I said it out loud, I really got to make it happen. But I
We're counting on
just,
you, Kelsey. Come on, let's get it.
yeah, I'm going to do it.
So,
So
coming to a Cosmo Prof or a salon centric near you,
yeah,
we're gonna get spray tan solutions in these stores for you guys. If
you
it's the
heard it here
last thing we do.
first. You heard it here first.
Truly, truly, truly. We on a not so lighter note, one of our sunless sisters, a good friend of ours, Beverly Saka, she gave birth to a beautiful baby a few months ago. And while doing routine blood work for postpartum, they found out that she had leukemia. Well, she has leukemia currently.
Jesus.
So I know as a sunless sister, we want to shed light on her story just so that we can get as many people familiar with Beverly Saka as possible. There's currently a GoFundMe. She will need to be taking some time off from work, from her sprays. She currently has her husband and her mom taking care of her newborn baby, which if you're a parent, you can only imagine how like devastating that must be to be away from your child. So we will be sharing her GoFundMe on our platforms. And if you pray, if you want to, send healing thoughts her way, we know that community is so powerful. And when your community has your back, you truly feel uplifted and you really feel like you can conquer anything. So now is the time for her to call on her community and for us to, keep her uplifted and hope that she makes a speedy recovery so she can get back home to her sweet, precious little baby. Again, we'll be sharing the GoFundMe so that she can at least have some help with the time off that she will most definitely need, after going through treatment and all of this. So just wanted to share that story with you guys so that we can, keep her uplifted. And again, we'll be sharing the GoFundMe on our pages.
Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. Yeah. Our thoughts are with Beverly. We met her at Dolce Glow Summit last year. She's so
We
sweet.
did. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She was so, so sweet, so kind. Um, we've remained in contact since the summit as well. So she's really heart of gold. So
Yeah.
we love you, Beverly. Make a speedy recovery.
She
Um,
will.
oh yeah, absolutely. So, um, in other trending news in our industry, we have some innovation.
Yeah. Our friends over at the sunscreen company, and Ava Aya, is a sunscreen brand. They are launching a bio tanning product. Um, so I'm going to break it down, guys. This is brand new. This is something that has not existed in the industry so far. It's called biotanning. It is DHA free. So the product that Ava Aya is launching, it's called Sunforia Tarula Gold. It's a golden body hydration. Um, it's their tagline is the glow up has gone biotech. You've never seen a product like this before. It is a golden oil and cream body hydrator that delivers deep lasting hydration and a naturally warm undertone in just 10 days. No self tanners, no bronzers, no stains. Here is how it works. It's powered by the science of carotenemia. They use a topical beta carotene and botanicals to create a soft golden glow without DHA or dyes. So they use Tarula oil by Palmless, which they've trademarked. It's fermented from yeast. It's not a source from crops. So it's for a glow that's sustainable. Um, Fast absorbing satin finish formula for all skin tones. It gives you a light glow. So you have to use it twice a day for 10 days before it starts showing up. And the beta carotenes just give you like a warm tone. It's not a sunless tanner per se because it's DHA free. And it's, what's the word that I'm struggling with, Steph? Urethral,
Your
ure-
urethulose,
yep, that.
urethulose.
So no urethral, no DHA, just consistent use of beta carotenes in this Sunforia Tarula Gold hydration. So, let me pull up exactly when they are launching. If you can just give me 1 second.
We were chatting before this episode, and this would be such an amazing alternative for people that have DHA allergies, that have developed a DHA resistance. This is quite groundbreaking, honestly, for the tanning industry. The fact that it is able to give you a glow without DHA is pretty fucking cool. So I'm excited to see how this like evolves. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's looks like they are launching the next couple of weeks, so no concrete date yet, but we will let you guys know. We will be sharing across our socials. The website where it will be available is the sunscreencompany.com. They sell a range of different brands of sunscreens, and then Ava Aya, who is one of the brands on their site, is the one who will be launching Sunforia. So
I'm
it's
so
really
excited to
cool,
try this.
completely new innovation. Perfect for, I'm interested to see what the retail options are, if it would be available at wholesale for sunless artists to retail, because this would be a great option. I know so many people get inquiries like they want a dye free solution or they want something DHA free. This is a great option. And from my understanding is that you can use it as a daily moisturizer and it won't create that buildup. Whereas like when you use like a daily
Yeah.
or I'm sorry, like a gradual moisturizer that does have DHA in it, it won't create that buildup. It'll just kind of create like a warm undertone because there's no dyes in it. So
That's so
yeah,
exciting.
yeah. So we shall see, but you heard it here first. I'm going to post it across the Tan Bible as well. But yeah, the sunscreencompany.com.
Lit. I can't wait to get my hands on it,
I
honestly.
know. How
Mm,
cool.
very cool. We love innovation. We love seeing shit that has not been fucking done before. Ugh, I love it. Yes, Ava.
Love.
All right, y'all. So we are going to move into our spray tan tip segment. And for this week's spray tan tip, we're going to be discussing spray tan safe skincare. This is a big one. We always get DMs asking us about skincare products that we recommend that are spray tan safe. Obviously, the SPFs. What can you be using? What should you be staying away? So this is going to be pretty helpful. This topic is brought to you by Unfiltered Solutions, one of our sponsors for this season. Thank you, Unfiltered, for sponsoring yet again season 5. Unfiltered was founded in 2016 by the fabulous Carla Clark with the goal to create products with the most beautifully blended bronzers that last long and fade evenly. They are a Texas based professional sunless solution company that offers a range of high quality, dark rapids, and overnight professional solutions, skincare, and at home self tanning mousses, as well as white label opportunities for spray tan professionals. What truly sets Unfiltered apart is their ethically sourced DHA they formulate all on their own, and white label products made right here in the US. For a hydrating, nourishing, spray tan safe facial moisturizer that won't lead to a patchy, fading facial tan, we are recommending Unfiltered's Primer or Premier Facial Serum. So here's what you need to know about the Premier Facial Serum. This is going to give you deep hydration and nourishment. It's infused with squalene to lock in moisture and rosehip oil to provide essential nutrients for the skin repair and regeneration. It balances and it soothes. So this is perfect for acne prone or oily skin. This serum helps regulate oil production without clogging pores. So this is important for people that spray tan and they need help with oil regulation. There's also anti-aging benefits. So it's rich in antioxidants and there are natural retinoids. It improves your skin's elasticity and it reduces fine lines and enhances texture. It also brightens and evens out the skin tone. So with the rosehip oil, vitamin C, it helps fade dark spots, while the squalene keeps the skin nice and soft and radiant. It is also a super gentle moisturizer and it is restorative. It calms irritation, supports the skin barrier, which is super important, and it promotes healing. This is ideal for someone with sensitive or damaged skin, but anybody can really use this product since it is spray tan safe. It's a great option to just have on hand. So it is suited for dry skin, sensitive skin, mature skin, and acne prone skin. Just a reminder, Unfiltered is gluten-free, paraben-free, vegan-friendly, cruelty-free, and eco-certified. Professionals can shop Unfiltered at wholesale prices directly on unfilteredtan.com, and be sure to follow them along at Unfiltered Sunless on Instagram. As per usual, we're hooking you guys up with a discount code, so make sure you use GLOW TF up, glow the fuck up, for 10% off of any of your purchases with Unfiltered. And there you have it.
Guys, everyone, all your clients are always looking for spray tan safe facial skincare products. So you can wholesale these directly to them. You can use on yourself. You can direct them to Unfiltered Tan. They can use our code, or you can wholesale, make a profit. You know, we love a good retail product. So
Absolutely.
there you have it. Steph, I'm going to need for you to explain this Facebook story to me, and I'm going to need you to do it fast. When I saw this on our doc, I was like, am I fucking reading that correctly?
Yet again.
We're switching gears here.
Yet again, another story.
A different kind of facial now.
Jizz. The Jizz Queens are back at it again, you guys. So this week on the craziest shit I read in a Facebook group is actually hilarious because we were summoned in the comments.
Were we?
We were summoned in the comments.
To a jizz conversation? That is the biggest compliment I've ever received. Guys, our sponsors are going to put a clause in their contracts for next season that says you cannot mention my brand and jizz in the same 5 minutes.
Oh my God. No, this is absolutely hilarious.
Wait, T, I'm so excited.
Literally. Okay. So, this is the actual post. We listen and we don't judge. Checking up on a newer client, and she sends me a picture of this. I ask her, girl, what the heck happened? She said, I may have been giving my man head right after my spray tan, and I clearly wasn't done developing. Guys, literally, it's a picture of her leg. The knee is gone. The knee tan is completely like disintegrate. It's gone. She has a full white knee and the rest of her leg is tan to the gods, right? Like full white knee.
Bitches are still getting on their knees. I mean, I don't judge, but like
I'm impressed. Honestly, she was putting that work in for her to rub the fucking tan off of her knee. Like, okay, bitch, I see your game. You better get it. My favorite though is the comments. Someone needs to get Steph Taylor and Kelsey Zimmerman on the phone. This has to go on the next episode, please and thank you.
Wait, did they tag us? I need to see this.
Yes. So the person in the comments, Faith, was the one who summoned us.
Oh, I love Faith.
Oh my God. And then we have Ann Russell, who was like, I also thought of what they would say to this.
Wait, will you send it to me? DM it to me? Oh my God, I can't wait. Why can't I see this?
Oh
I'm
my God. Here, I'm going to
dead.
send you this. This
Guys.
shit. I was cracking the fuck up. I was like, be still my Melissa Joan Hart. Not us getting mentioned in jizz posts now. This is amazing. We've made it.
That is the biggest compliment.
Oh my God. So I love sharing other comments in these posts. So we have another girl that says, girl, I once had a client tell me that things got messy with her and her husband, and she didn't wipe everything off as well as she thought she did. Yeah, she knew exactly where she didn't clean it off because you could see the spots developed into her tan. Queen.
Oh, this just made my day.
Oh my God.
This is what we do it for, guys.
No, truly. So shout out to Kristen LaRoque, who fucking posted her client experience. And shout out to the girls who summoned us in the comments in regards to this jizz story. I'm living for this.
I'm so flattered.
I know a baddie when I see one, and she, my friends, is a baddie.
We love to see it. Love.
Truly, truly, truly. So yes, if you see any crazy Facebook stories that you think we would love, please continue to tag us. On Facebook, I am, what is my name on Facebook? Steph Taylor. I am Steph Rios Taylor on Facebook, and Kelsey is Kelsey Zimmerman.
KLSI.
Tag your girls. We
I'm
love
dead.
these thoughty stories.
I am dead. This is so
good.
great.
So good. Okay. So the moment that everyone usually is so excited for, spray tan of the week this week. And I am so excited to give this honor to our homegirl, Maddie Liz Tans. She sprayed Layla from The Secret Lives of the Mormon Wives. So mom talk, if you're a TikTok girl and you know anything about mom talk, she's a part of it. So they just had their premiere this past weekend for the new season, and she sprayed her in Bronzite by Xtan. She looks so good. I mean, this bitch, fire.
Yeah.
No notes.
She does look so good. I was thinking that in like all the promo stuff. I'm like, damn, she looks good.
No, for real. Like, and it's so funny because all of the other girls are gorgeous, but this bitch stood out. Like, I was like, oh, I need to know who did her tan. She looks so good. And then I saw Maddie Liz post that she was responsible for doing her tan. So fire. Absolutely love this tan. So deserving of spray tan of the week. We've been watching you do your fucking thing. She's a spray tan artist out in Utah County. She also sprays what's her name from the Real Housewives? Lisa Barlow.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's been doing her thing. You can tell she's been working her ass off. All of her tans on fucking point, honestly, but this one in particular really stood out to me because sis is glowing, like hand blend, fire, cleavage on point, like
love.
So good. So congrats, Maddie Liz Tans, y'all. Spray tan of the fucking week.
Congrats, sister.
Period. So this brings us to our episode topic, y'all. We're gonna get into it. We are going to discuss editing faux pas.
We sure are.
Dun dun dun.
And guys, we are talking from not shit that we've seen other people do, but shit we've done ourselves.
We're talking from
to
very personal experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to share a story with you guys. Let's get into it, bitches.
You're going to feel good after you talk about it.
I'm going to feel good after I talk about it because it's been definitely something that I'm struggling with. Not struggling. People are going to be like, "Oh my God, is she okay?" Like, so we've actually talked about this on a couple of episodes about the use of AI and
Mhm.
chat GPT and how there are all of these shortcuts now for business owners that, if used appropriately, can be incredible tools, right? However, there are also still so many developing things when it comes to these apps, when it comes to you taking shortcuts with AI that I think can do more damage than be helpful to business owners at this point. So
Mhm.
through AltSun, we just released our new product. And I have an app that I use, an AI generated app that essentially has a magic enhance button. And it'll essentially like adjust lighting. It'll remove shadows from the picture just to like clean it up and make sure everything is cohesive and like looks a little bit more professional, right? It doesn't look
Mhm.
like I just took it off my iPhone and then just like popped it up there. Um, if you know me, and if you have listened to this show long enough, you know that I am so body positive. I am pro bad bitch, whatever size you are. I am pro you feeling amazing at any size, any shape, no makeup, whatever, right? Long story short, I post the picture. I'm thinking it looks fire after I put it through my AI generated editing app, right? I get a DM from this girl who is the spray tan artist of the girl that's in the picture, right? She was like, "Hey, I'm reaching out to you. I'm sure there was not any like ill will or like bad intentions behind it, but the model in this photo is actually super upset about the picture." And of course, I'm like, "Oh my God, why? She looks fucking fire. Like, this is crazy." So she tells me the model's actually really upset because you guys edited her face. And I was like, "What?" I one don't know how to do that. I'm literally like so technologically not fucking savvy when it comes to these things, which is why I use a fucking AI generated app to fucking clean up everything. But the app apparently did everything it was supposed to do. It fixed the lighting, it removed the shadows, but I think it read maybe like under her jawline as a shadow and sculpted the bottom of her face. Um, and of course, it was an oversight on my behalf. I guess I don't know what the model looks like every day
Mhm.
for me to notice that much of a difference on her face. It was very subtle, but enough for you to see your face on a brand and be like, did they just make my face skinnier? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm definitely the more sensitive of us two. I spent all of yesterday bawling my eyes out. I was devastated, guys. Like, literally, I would never intentionally do something like this to someone. Um, but I want to use my experience to essentially, I guess, just let you guys know of what can happen, what is
Mhm.
possible with these apps, right? So it was the smallest change that no one would have ever noticed, but the model in the picture saw the stark difference. And when I
Right.
saw the original and I saw, the new AI generated editor, I was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
Like, it completely warped her face. I can absolutely tell. And if I was in her shoes, I would be devastated.
Right.
So of course, what do? I bawl my eyes out. I literally I get a hold of the model, reach out to her, explain, what happened so that, for 1 second, she doesn't think that like we were trying to edit her face or her
Right.
weight or anything in the picture. And she was so sweet and so kind. She was like, "Oh my God, like I completely understand. These fucking apps sometimes are like crazy." But yeah, that was such a huge learning lesson for me, guys,
Mhm.
to one, I guess, be more diligent when it comes to like any sort of editing or anything that uses AI. when you feel that you are getting assistance, sometimes it could be doing more harm than help when it comes to these apps or these tools that are there for us. Also, second lesson is to have a second set of eyes.
Mhm.
I can be used to doing things on my own so much, but sometimes it's good to always just have a second set of eyes on things just for checks and balances. Um, just because I guess you never know. So these fucking chat GPT emails, have someone proofread or have another person like go through them with you. Any of the photo editing apps or the AI generated photo enhancers, have another person look at them, because we have another prime example of Kelsey trying to upload a picture into one of these apps, and it added another person in the picture
It
that wasn't there
was
at all.
Guys, Canva has this new feature where you can like take a picture that isn't a square and make it a square so that without stretching it so that it like fits perfectly into like the Instagram dimensions. So it can like you can post it on Instagram. And I had a picture of two of my friends and I was trying to just like stretch it out, seeing what it could do. It it stretched out and it added a like space beside me and then a third person. I'm sorry, a fourth person. And I tried it like 3 different times and each time it put like a different person there, like a totally like AI generated, like it's actually very creepy, very
It's so
scary.
scary, guys. It's so creepy. Like,
So it just goes to show that, like, yeah, a lot of these features can be helpful, but they can also be harmful, especially if, like, you're posting on a fly and, like, you don't have a second set of eyes and, like, whatnot.
mhm.
I have a story, not similar, but just like where I could have used a second set of eyes and I posted something on the Tan Bible and I instantly someone DM me. So I'll start from the beginning. This is years ago, probably around the time that I maybe like within the same year that I started the Tan Bible and I was posting a meme and there's like this picture. I'm sure you guys have probably seen it. It's Bella Hadid and it's Rihanna and I want to say they're backstage at like a fashion show or something and it's like they're kind of like staring at each other. They're giving each other RBF, but you can tell it's not like like mean like it's just like I don't know. It's a cute picture, whatever. But I posted it in a carousel and it just had like all these different like taglines in it. And like the one, it was like Rihanna and I put your friend who got the spray tan. And then it was Bella. I was like your friend who didn't because Rihanna was giving her like RBF in the picture. And it did never even cross my mind that like Rihanna is obvious. She's black, obviously, so she's naturally tanner than Bella Hadid. And that was not the way that I meant it. Like I
Oh,
wasn't talking about
no.
their skin color. I was talking about like, because Rihanna is giving her RBF and like, it's just
Right,
like, it made sense for like the personality of the picture. And
right.
like I said, I wasn't thinking about the skin tone. And a woman commented on it and she was very kind. And she was like, I think that this could be taken the wrong way or something like that. And I immediately was like, holy fucking shit. I was not even
No.
thinking like that. And I
Yeah.
immediately deleted it and then DM'd her. And I was like, thank you so much for calling this out. A and B, like for being so kind about it. Like, I really like that was just not how I was perceiving it and not my intention, but I totally agree and understand with what you're saying. And she was great. She was like, thank you for hearing me out and like holding space and like whatnot. So it ended up being like a great conversation, but also a great learning lesson to where it's like, sometimes you just need someone else, like to just,
Yeah.
even like if it's a friend, like, hey, does this look okay to you? I'm not sure. Like everyone has like different dynamics in like their business or their household or whatever it is. So like, to come up with like a way to just get a second set of eyes with what you're posting.
Yeah.
But it helps.
Dude. Yeah.
Especially
A
when as your
thousand fucking
platforms
percent.
grow and like, and things some people just don't, and this has nothing to do with the whole like being sensitive or anything. Like it's just like some things can be perceived differently than how you mean them. And then like, it
Absolutely.
was, yeah. So that was a learning lesson to me. And I think I literally said to this woman, I was like, this is why I need an editor.
Oh, oh my God. And you
Um,
just like, oh my God, this is the perfect picture for this meme. And this girl's like,
yeah.
um,
And Rihanna, I know she used to get spray tans like all the time, and that was like a thing for her. And so that was kind of where my mind was at too, because I've
Yeah,
always only used people of color in memes that I knew got spray tans, because I wouldn't, had I know, like, I don't like to feature people that like I have no idea if they get spray tans or not. You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah, of course.
Because that, like, I think that that's inappropriate. So, but I was like, oh, like, you know, Rihanna always gets spray tans. And then it was just not like, it what the woman said was so valid and so true, like when
Yeah,
she, you know, told me the perception of it. But yeah, so we all fuck up and we all make mistakes. But
yeah,
if you have someone in your corner or your house or your business or whatever that can look over your post for you and be a second set of eyes, then utilize them,
yeah.
because
No,
everybody
totally.
makes mistakes.
Everybody makes mistakes. This goes for fucking photo presets. This goes for literally anything, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I think um yeah, just doing your due
Text, copy.
diligence.
Yeah.
Yep. Um yeah. What other editing faux pas have we seen? Um well, we have seen a lot of AI pictures in general being
Mhm.
posted as tan pics. And not just I threw this tan pic in an AI editor. It's like full blown, like fake an AI person.
Yeah. Like it's
Which
like,
again, we talked about this, and we just don't think that that's going to be the best representation for your business. It sets up like false expectations. Like literally, that's not a real person.
no. Sure isn't.
Sure isn't. Yeah. So do your due diligence. I hope that you guys can learn something from our editing faux pas. um, it's so funny because even though I've chatted with the model, everything's copacetic. She was like, "Oh my god, no! Please feel free to use like the original picture. Just like get rid of the weird face like thing." I was still like, "I'm so sorry."
I know, but you know, you did the right thing. You handled it correctly. There's nothing else you can do. It was an oversight, and it is what it is. That shit happens.
I know. I know. I'm just really sensitive, guys. And also, I think the full moon, and I'm about to get my period, and it really just hit me hard as a plus size woman because I can only imagine if I was to see myself on someone's page with a chiseled jawline.
Yeah.
I would be like, bitch, what the fuck?
I see it a lot in hair,
Yeah.
especially like, oh
And
my
makeup
God.
too. I
Yeah.
will see like people will slap a filter on something, but don't think they realize how much it actually alters like people's facial anatomy. Like the fact that it'll slim your nose out so much, or the fact that it'll literally chisel your jawline, and it looks like you're thinking you're doing something harmless by just slapping a filter, but someone literally looks like a baby doll. Like I
No.
think yeah, I think maybe we need to like move away from that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it really just breeds insecurity, honestly. Like, think about all the people that take their filtered pictures to like the plastic surgeon's office, and they're like, "I want to look more like AI me.
I want to look like the AI generated
I
version
want
of
to look
me.
like me. How I look on fucking Snapchat, or like,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a whole other topic. Is how like internet appearances have really just like bred all of these insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're forgetting what real people look like. I think a prime example of this is Kim K at the Met Gala. Like so many people were like, "Oh my god, her neck, like she looks like she's aged. Hello, she's in her 40s. She's a human. She's allowed to fucking age." But I think the filters and the tweaks here and there, that's really set us up for like these unrealistic expectations of aging and just what people really look like. And that can really just tie in so deep to the spray tan industry as well, because people forget what like real skin texture looks like. And
Mm-hmm.
we can go on and on about this.
Yeah. I see it in hair all the time, and it's like where they like will full on Facetune their clients, and I'm like, if I was ever fucking Facetuned, like I would be like,
Aw. I saw I'm gonna have to send you this picture. Speaking of Facetune, um, someone, I think it was someone recently did either makeup or hair. They did something for Emma Roberts, and
mm.
she came up on my feed, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this? She looks just like Emma Roberts."
Oh my god, it's oh my god, the makeup artist received like a lot of backlash on TikTok. Like he always like filter. Yeah, I'm not, even if I think of it, I'm not going to call it who it was. But
Yeah.
yeah, the whoever like the someone on her glam squad was like heavily, not just her, but like all of his clients, like
Oh
heavily editing like
shit.
pictures, and then
See, I
yeah,
didn't
he
even
was
know
like
that
called
there was a
out.
whole scandal. I just saw the picture come up on my feed and I was like, wow, she looks just like Emma Roberts, but not. Like, this is crazy. And then I see her tagged like Emma Roberts.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my God, dude.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. No, it's like a thing.
Ah, that like hurts my stomach.
Mm-mm. It was someone like, it's one thing if like I don't Facetune. I did back in the day Facetune my shit, but like if like it's one thing if I do it, it's another.
If someone does it for you, Jesus Christ. If you want to Facetune your pics, power to you, bitch. I want
Yeah,
you to feel confident and comfortable in however, you want to present yourself. But like for someone to do it for someone else is like, ugh,
yeah.
that is like such a blow. Like,
Mhm.
oh my God, that's crazy. Wow. So yeah, guys, with that, we bid you adieu. Well, that's my life.
Well, that's my life. Oh,
Yeah, that's all we
hope you
got for you
enjoyed it,
bitches.
'cause I know I did.
I know I did. I thought talking about that would make me feel better. And honestly, it just like now it put me on a whole tangent on like the beauty industry.
Yeah, but your intentions were pure. Like you just wanted to like a lot of people use presets all the time just to make like their feed cohesive and like whatnot. But
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the whole point.
Oh my God, of course. Aspen
Yeah.
was like, we know your intent behind it. We know that, you know, who you are as a person, yada yada. That's not what you stand for. That's not what you built your brand on, yada yada yada.
God love Aspen.
I know. He's like the best, guys. He coaches me through everything. He's like, he doubles as a husband, an intern, a therapist. Like, he's just the best. But I say all of that to say is like, granted, you know your intention. Other people don't ever know your intention. So yeah, just be mindful. And don't edit anybody's face. Moral of the story.
And on that note,
we bid you guys adieu. For real, this time we're leaving. Love ya. We will see you next week and we will chat soon, bitches.
bye.
Bye.